Cyber criminals are actively targeting UK organisations, but there's been a shift recently to targeting SMB and mid-market customers rather than enterprise.
Hello and welcome to Series 3 of A Cuppa with Climb. We've taken a short break and are now back with new episodes and a new format. You will see different hosts presenting the episodes this year, and to kick off our new series, I'm joined by Paul Sexton, EMEA Channel Account Manager for Malwarebytes. Thank you for joining me today, Paul. Can you tell us a little more about your role?
Yeah, sure. First of all, Philippa, thank you very much for having me and Malwarebytes on the Cuppa with Climb series. We're very happy to be here. So I collaborate with partners to promote Malwarebytes solutions and comprehensive endpoint security products to their customers in the UK and Ireland. I'm involved in all aspects of the partner life cycle. We use the term from hello to PO, and that usually means working with partners from the first call right through to them placing the first order with us and beyond. As Malwarebytes is a channel-only company, everything we do in terms of new business is through the channel. So as you can imagine, I'm kept quite busy. So internally, we have an abundance of people and resources to help our channel partners on a day-to-day basis.
That's great, thank you. So today we're going to be discussing the latest blog released by Malwarebytes around ransomware attacks between April 2022 and March 2023. Between these dates, the UK was a prime target for ransomware gangs. Can you tell us a little more about this?
Yeah, sure. So Malwarebytes Labs is our blog site, and it's a fantastic resource for all news around cybersecurity. So I'd encourage all your viewers to check that out if they've got an interest in that area. Our research shows that, in terms of ransomware, the UK was the second most attacked country in the world behind only the United States. Cyber criminals are actively targeting UK organisations, but there's been a shift recently to targeting SMB and mid-market customers rather than enterprise. There's a few reasons for this. Number one is they're more likely to pay the ransom, right? The hackers are in this to make money. So the more likelihood that a customer is going to pay the ransom, the better for them, which puts a bigger target on SMB and mid-market. SMB and mid-market customers have more to lose, right? A ransomware attack on those organizations can be existential, unfortunately. And the third one is a little bit obvious, but it's a good point as well, that security in SMB and mid-market customers, it's not as good as the enterprise customers, mainly down to lack of budget and resources. The education sector is the second most attacked industry within that, behind the services sector, but hit much harder than education sectors in the US, Germany or France. Schools and colleges are less likely to have high-end security measures in place, making them vulnerable to these attacks. One of the reasons for this is a ransomware as a service gang called Vice Society, who are responsible for 70% of known attacks on UK education institutions.
There's some really interesting statistics in there. So in the last 12-month period we're discussing, the USA looks to have suffered from more ransomware attacks than the UK, but this isn't the case, is it?
Yeah, that's right, Philippa. So the devil is in the detail really on this one. Over the last 12 months, the US experienced roughly 7 times the number of attacks as the UK, but the United States GDP is approximately 7 times greater than the UK. So in terms of GDP per capita, the US and the UK have nearly identical rates of attack.
So we all know why security is important when it comes to our devices, but we don't always know how to prevent the breaches. So how can we avoid ransomware?
Yeah, so using endpoint security software like Malwarebytes can make a huge difference. Malwarebytes in particular can help detect earlier, which reduces the attacker's dwell time. It also includes vulnerability and patch management, which is essential to block common forms of entry. Detecting intrusions, making it more challenging for intruders to operate inside segmenting networks. It's also really important to utilize endpoint detection and response, or managed detection and response is even better, or even managed threat hunting, which is a new Malwarebytes service to detect malicious activity before an attack even occurs. It stops malicious encryption Malwarebytes Endpoint Detection and Response also includes ransomware rollback functionality, allowing damaged system files to be restored to their original state. This feature allows customers to recover from a successful ransomware attack in just 3 clicks. You can create off-site or online backups. It's crucial to keep backups off-site and offline beyond the reach of potential hackers. This is not something that Malwarebytes actually provides, but I know Climb work with a number of market leaders in this space. And don't get attacked twice. Once the attack has been isolated, it's crucial to thoroughly eliminate all traces of the attackers, their malware, their tools, their entry points to prevent any future attacks. Malwarebytes in particular utilizes a proprietary linking engine to accomplish this.
That's great. I think everyone will be taking some tips from that list. So I guess the main question is, how does Malwarebytes stand out from others on the market, and how should our resellers be promoting this solution?
Yeah, and Malwarebytes provides an all-in-one endpoint security solution that actually combines 21 layers of protection, advanced threat intelligence, and expert knowledge to secure organizations against the latest threats. Our solution is easy to use and provides enterprise-grade cybersecurity to SMB and mid-market customers. When it comes to ransomware, resellers should be asking their customers what plans have they got in place in case of a successful attack. Have they considered whether or not they're going to pay the ransom? How easy would it be to recover from a ransomware attack? And what the repercussions of an attack could be it reputational or other. It's crucial to ask these questions because cybersecurity attacks, as we know, aren't a matter of if but when. Neglecting to address these issues could unknowingly put your customer at risk.
That's great. I think everyone will be taking on board the questions that you've brought up there. Thank you so much for joining us today. This has been really, really eye-opening. Do you have any final words of wisdom?
Yeah, so maybe not words of wisdom, but I just want to mention Malwarebytes is a channel-only company. So if you're interested in learning more about our partner program or seeing our ransomware rollback feature in action, please feel free to contact myself or my colleagues directly at Climb Channel Solutions.
Thanks again, Paul. If you enjoyed today's episode and you want to find out more about the Malwarebytes offering, take a look at the vendor hub on our website. Alternatively, if you'd like to see more episodes of A Cuppa with Climb, head to the news section of our website. If you're watching this as a vendor and would like to take part in a future episode, please get in touch with us by emailing marketing@climbcs.co.uk. Until next time, bye!
Bye.